Hey neighbors, and welcome to exciting another episode of Initiative Coffee Company presents The Bards Tale, featuring bards.
Bards.
No.
Bards.
Many
Bards.
All right. Last time on The Bards Tale, many things happened. LaTia, what happened last time on The Bards Tale?
I knew you were gonna ask me. I had a feeling, I had a notion.
You've gotten predictable, old man.
We went to, I don't remember a lot of what happened. We're on the search for one Adelaide Kane who does food. And
Wait.
No. Stop.
No.
Stop.
There's one of her,
him.
and plot twist.
Why?
It's not.
Write that down.
No.
He's always been a dude.
He writes cookbooks, but now he's not writing a cookbook. He's lost. We can't find him, so now we have to find
But
him.
now he's not
They're
writing because he's dead.
It's not like recipes.
Isn't
it's
he-
like
Like the history of foods.
It's
and
like
more.
it's like
herbal is-
exploratory handbooks on ingredients.
Gotcha.
So like he wrote an entire book about the various versions or species of like cinnamon, that kind of a thing.
Like if cinnamon was a prevalent thing in the glass.
He's more like an Anthony
Don't get
Bourdain.
pedantic.
I would say more like a Samin Nosrat.
You watch more cooking shows than me.
I watch all of them.
Okay.
Anyway, he's lost, and
He is
we have to
lost.
Like
find
at
him.
once.
Iona on the board, Iona off the board.
Because our good friend Skylark, I remembered that this happened now. Our good friend Skylark needs to perform 17 labors for his sins.
100 deeds for Skylark McDowd.
No,
Well,
17.
So far.
It's not the U.S.
They will alter the deal. Pray they do not alter it again.
It's correct. You went to the frontier town of Pablum. It has been brought to my attention that it should be pronounced Pibulum if we're using Latin pronunciations. However, just because it's spelled in a Latin manner does not mean it uses Latin pronunciations. That's how diction works. And on the glass shores, it's pronounced Pablum.
Your addiction.
Somebody read the YouTube comments.
I read all of them.
Yay.
In
All 6 of them.
In Pablum, you encountered 3 of Adelaide's former associates by the name of Argyle,
Manly weather.
Stephen, and a third name,
Number 4.
Anthrodine.
Anthrodine. That's
I
right.
wrote
It was
things
dumb.
down.
Oh wait, I wrote
for
those
one.
down
He
too.
knew it was. Sorry, people out there
Anthrodine.
named Anthrodine.
Well, if you
All
are
6 of
one,
you.
well, let me know, I guess. And Anthrodine, who led you to the Cave of the Pale Serpent, which one of you, he wasn't here, but one of your characters seemed very cautious and pensive to enter the Cave of the Pale Serpent.
It
Every
was
time you
me.
say the cave of, I think you're gonna say something else.
The cave
Wonders.
of
Despair.
That one.
Oh,
This is a Brian game.
I know.
There are no
there's
happy endings.
wonderful
I know.
you guys got in the boat with them and moved toward this island, and the last thing you know is you saw their boat next to a large cave structure on a fairly large-sized island, and you are just making shore now.
Boom. That's the sound of the boat hitting shore.
Cool.
Let's just do
Ready to go.
Foley first.
What are you guys doing?
Hopping off the boat.
Okay.
Staying on the boat.
right as we're like coming to shore, I'm gonna be like, land! Oh!
The captain looks at you and says, typically that's not how it's done, but this is why I'm here to teach.
I'm having fun, and I cartwheel off the ship. I mean, I hope. Is there? I didn't just like cartwheel off into like a drop, did I? Is there like
Or like
sand?
marshes.
There's sand, yeah.
Okay,
You-
yeah. So
you
we
fall
lower the
pretty hard
gangplank
in
and
the sand.
boom.
No one bothered to lower a gangplank yet because they were working on it as you got sassy. But you land in the sand. You're dirty now.
There's an
This is why beaches are a nightmare.
He was dirty before, let's be honest.
I'll press to digitate him clean because I don't remember the last time I cast a spell.
1 square foot at a time. It's gonna take you like
Is
18.
that really how that reads?
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, it's slow.
No, yeah, it's a cube. It's a cubic foot. So.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Cantrips.
there's now 2 boats at shore, and kind of like off around maybe 1/8 of a mile from you guys, you see the entrance to a large cavernous structure.
Are there footprints?
There are footprints to the end of the sand,
Dang.
where it gets kind of rocky.
Is that where Jesus started helping us?
Yeah, how many footsteps are
only
leading
one
away?
set. There's like the sandy beach, and then there's like a rocky,
Okay.
like the sand doesn't last very long.
Okay.
And then the rocks. There's only sand because he cartwheeled off the boat. I want you to know that. This was gonna be a rocky island, but I didn't want to start the day by making him take falling
You
damage.
can't pander to
Because
him,
I'm
right?
a kind person.
It's true. That's the kindest I've seen you.
It's true. The footprints lead to the rocks,
And then nothing. Gotcha.
and then nothing.
I'd like to make a perception check.
Okay.
Yes.
What are you looking for?
I am looking for, like,
Are you
people
looking for-
out in the like you see a set of eyes and then they go away.
Peepers? You look at
Yeah. Peepers.
Sure.
You know, like people like hiding around trees.
Jeepers creepers. Where'd you get them?
all those.
I got a
peepers?
10.
You see no people going like and then hiding.
Okay, great.
It's surprising that this boat got here, because you know it takes about 4 or 5 people to move a boat, and it seems like he came on his own.
Guys, it's really impressive that Adelaide Kane was able to get here on his own.
He's quite the seaman.
Well, I'm armoring up.
It would stand to reason that he did not come here alone. I'm
Can we-
guessing that
can we
might
check
also
the boat
have
for
something to do with the
Oh.
Other people, signs
missing
of more than
bit.
one person, anything like that?
So you think that
You
maybe
can
he was like
investigate the boat. Would
kidnapped,
you like
or
to?
he found other
Yeah, I think I'd
people,
like to.
Sure. Where in the boat are you investigating?
or other.
I think I'm just
people?
gonna, like, I assume it's docked. There's like a gangplank. I'm just gonna kind of
There's
walk
not
over.
a gangplank.
Oh, there's not.
No, it looks like whoever disembarked this boat was in a rush.
Like that idiot.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
they put a gangplank out for us, right? Because I definitely
The
would
Idiot is the
use that.
pejorative term. I am college educated. I am a fool, sir.
Aha.
You're an idiot. Well, if I can't get on the boat, I would
You
probably.
can, like there's a
least my
ladder
God's not
that
named
you
after
can
an
get,
80s
like,
metal
a rope
band.
ladder that you can clearly get up.
Well,
Like,
I think I would kind of like call out and like, is there anybody on the boat? And if I don't hear anything, I'd
no
maybe
response.
tentatively start climbing up onto the boat.
Mhm.
I'm on the boat.
You're on the boat,
Is there anything on the boat? Any sign, like any?
not on the deck.
Just this trap that you're avoiding now.
Yeah, right.
Roll, Dixie.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
The boat explodes.
And I'm going home.
Because this is a Steve Martin Pink Panther movie, apparently.
And then yeah, I mean, I think I would continue to explore until I get a feeling like shit's weird. with
Sure,
below
you go into
decks.
like the captain's quarters and you see like a crudely sketched.
a rude sketch.
Crudely
Oh
and
man,
a rudely sketched
Dicks and
map.
middle fingers
Dicks
everywhere.
and
Like, this
dicks.
place sucks. I hate it. Give me money. You see a crudely sketched map that kind of has like the region around the colonies, including this island, as well as like another island kind of to the northwest that says Ziggurat on it.
I'm gonna take that map.
Okay.
Do you have an actual map to give him?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what I printed for you today.
No, you have to earn those.
So
So
excited.
that's. You don't see any other crew members.
No other signs that like there were other crew members, anything like that.
I mean, there's like. It looks like there were 3 or 4 people on the boat.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily look like 3 or 4 of them made it here.
I'm in a stride right up to the mouth of the cave.
I was gonna do that also.
What else is here besides the mouth of a cave and a beach?
Does there have to be other things?
I mean,
there's a forest.
I mean, yeah.
Like, it's a rock
He
beach.
drew you
I
a
don't wanna-
whole map. What
I don't
more
want
do
to tell
you
you how to run
want?
this game, but yeah, there has to be more things in the
Can you
world.
just get on board? And I drew a whole map. as soon as you get in the cave.
I'm just
There's
getting a lay of like
there's
the greater purview.
So it's forested. Once you get off like the rocky, like it's rocky and it's like forested, but it's like scree forests because it's rocks, not soil. So it's like crappy forest,
Okay.
right?
You said that he was coming here to look for the Pale Serpent. Is there any, like, hastily scrawled notes or, like, a journal or anything?
Yes, several of them, and they all say I have to find the missing piece in a very creepy, psychotic kind of way.
Like written over and over and
like
over
Shining
again?
style.
It says I have to find the missing piece, and there is a reference to the measure of Rama.
Would I know what that is?
Roll a history check.
Did we find some small objects that could be pieces?
19?
You remember hearing the word Rama as a youth? You know it refers to a place, but you can't really remember what it refers, like what place.
Does hearing it, do I have any context to how I would have heard it as? Like, are people going there because it's a
In
good thing, bad thing?
stories,
Is it like a El Dorado sort of a thing? Like
no,
it's a mythical
it's
place?
definitely how you seem to know that it has a negative connotation with it, but you can't really place. You presume it has the same kind of like spooky connotation that the phrase "pale serpent" does.
Okay.
Are they well known for making handled mugs there?
Rama?
Yeah.
Aha.
Like if I went there to buy a measure of Rama's handled mug. Would
What?
would
Whatever
that be
you're
a thing
driving
I could
at,
do?
no one else here is getting it.
I mean, LaTia. Maybe.
I'm just wondering if the place is well known for having a measure of Rama's steins or something like that. You know what I mean? Like are they well known for any
There's
type
no,
of like?
there's no Rammstein.
Get out.
That was
no.
painful.
No, there's no Rammsteins or otherwise.
Look what you.
Okay.
No
So there's-
taters. No cups. No.
No
Running out of-
ramekins.
No containers
That was
whatsoever.
the next one.
What did you
Does
do?
Rama have a brother?
So there's no other notes, no other like it all says I have to find the missing piece. That's all.
Right.
Watch
I'm just gonna go ahead and cross off this DW note out of my book now.
It's important. It's a well-known parable in the Glass Shores.
And there's nothing that leads me to
Revenge
like.
is had. Let it
There
go.
were 4 people on the boat. They didn't all make it here. None of them are still on the boat, just not alive or anything anymore.
Typically, when you kill someone on a boat
You
on
just throw
open
them
sea,
overboard?
you don't leave them on the boat.
Okay.
And then you actually, like, if you had turned around, you would have seen, like, the 3 bodies.
Yeah.
Like there.
If I look over the other side of the boat, are there corpses?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I will disembark.
Okay. So you two have marched toward the mouth of this cavern.
Well, she marched. I
Did you
just walked.
show anybody those maps, or are they secret? Okay.
I'm holding on to them.
Just want to make sure.
I mean, I'm not like hiding them. I don't think that they have any significance. So I'm not like, guys, I found maps.
But are you walking
It's
off with them in your
significant
hands?
because there are very few maps of the region, and this like crudely sketched map of the colonial region, like you've not seen one
So
other
what
than
I'm
like
hearing
in the
is
council
I could sell it when we get back.
potentially.
Cool. No, I'm just gonna hold on to it. And if it seems useful, it'll be useful. I'm not like
But I'm saying, do we like see you with
No,
the maps,
I-
or do you like stuff them in your
I
scale?
put them in my
before?
bag and I'm walking off.
He's not like
Yeah, I'm not
skipping
like-
toward you, map in hand, flailing in the wind.
We're like, what's that? We're like, oh, nothing.
Paper with pictures on it. I found it at the boat.
So, looking into the entrance of the
That's the
cave,
way to get me to ignore it. Yeah.
is there any light inside the cave?
The only light in this cavern is coming from behind you.
Oh. Oh boy. Well,
From the sun, right?
Yes.
Fireman.
Good. The fire
A
moon.
fireman.
no, from the
I thought-
fireball aimed at us.
Yeah, the fire moon.
I like to think it's some angry guy.
You guys
It's
do
the
know that
nighttime
it's called
one.
the sun now, because you've met the sister of the sun.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
Oh.
Are we like the only ones that call it that? Because we've met her?
I mean, she calls it that.
We're in.
Presumably, the people she
Is
cavorts
with.
with
call it that.
Cavorts is the
Cool.
days of old.
I'm gonna write
cast
What nights were
sun.
bold men built great sailing ships?
I cast
What?
sun.
You cast what?
dancing lights
Is it dark?
In the
Inside the
cave.
cave. it is.
inside the
Oh.
cave.
Oh, okay.
I'm the only one of you jokers without
So,
dark
weird.
vision. I know. I know.
The dancing lights go in the cave about 30 to 35 feet.
Yep, that's
And
their
then-
range.
They go out.
Oh,
Because I put them too far out, or like some
Magical darkness.
Something has put them out.
counterspell.
Why?
no.
No.
That's not how kind
You
of
have to
works.
see
How
the
many
spell.
times can I use that?
You also have to see the spell being cast. See a spell being cast.
Oh yeah,
against
F
counterspell.
that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was gonna say, why would you do that? That's stupid. I would chastise.
You can do it as
Okay.
many times as you have slots for it.
Okay, let's repeat the experiment. This
Not
time with my light spell on my shield. How far can I walk into the cave before my shield stops emitting light?
Hey, there goes Skylark.
Kind of just the mouth of the cave. Like
Oh.
as soon as you cross the
Ooh.
threshold, like
Hmm.
it goes out.
But it's,
Well,
it
I
seems
guess-
like it's a property of the cave.
Maybe.
This
yeah,
is
I'm
not
gonna
good.
poke my head in there and look around.
Can
with-
you see it with your special eyes?
Yes,
My
I will.
brand.
I will
You
look
have
with my
dark
special
vision,
eyes.
or you have
I
some
do
weird
have dark
super
vision. No, I have regular dark vision, but this seems weird, so I was gonna make it.
Are we all gonna
arcana
do the bird box challenge through this whole cave?
Is this what is this what we're
I
doing?
hated that movie so much. I'm torturing you with it now.
check. I'm just gonna make an arcana check to see what's
Haven't
going
seen it.
on.
Yeah, make an arcana check.
Cool.
That was pretty good.
That's a
Wow.
big
Good.
number. It's 25.
Sure. So there's a few things that can have this effect. One,
Yeah.
could be some sort of anti-magic area.
Cool.
Two, it could be some property of the cave that dispels illumination magic.
Cool.
C, it could be some creature that's dispelling illumination magic.
Cool.
D, your friends who are casting light magic could just be bad at it.
I'm gonna
Right.
light a torch and throw it in.
Okay.
I
Oh.
light a torch and I throw it in.
1, 2,
It
C.
Stays
C
lit?
is pretty lit. You have like a 30-foot radius of light around. Are you guys? So,
I want-
Skylar, give me your mini because you're already in the cave.
I want you to know that Iona.
I'm at the
Hard.
mouth of like literally just outside the cave,
I'd be.
and I
far
hucked it in.
Tyler,
Not that far
I
back, but
want
like
you to
enough that
know
I'm not looking in the cave, basically.
that
'cause
Iona really wanted to be like,
I'm moseying.
oh yeah,
Skylar.
but she's like holding it in so hard.
I
Real fire. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
I
How
forgot.
far in the cave are you?
Not very far. Like the
It's got,
mouth.
like mid-year.
The
far.
mouth of
The
cave.
mouth.
I'm a step behind her. Like I wasn't even in the cave when I threw it.
Okay.
Yeah, when I saw Skylark's shield go
It's
off,
not
I was
gonna
like,
darken that
okay,
mouth.
what the heck's
So, yeah,
going on?
there's
So-
like a torch.
Speeding into that mouth.
Who normally has an
Here.
open hand that could hold the
That's
torch?
the torch?
Oh.
Oh,
That,
I was gonna say,
It's-
put it a
it's
little
mid-tier.
closer. Yeah.
it's the deer.
I mean, I got a decent strength, but put it closer.
I mean, I have an open
Actually,
hand
throwing
when I'm
it would be
not
dex,
holding
wouldn't
my
it?
weapon. But
Yes,
if I
you-
hold my
no.
weapon, I need to.
If I'm
Torches
not-
are not finesse weapons.
gonna say.
So no.
Why don't you hold it,
I
Iona?
can hold it.
Oh, so you go in and get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I die.
You're eating.
You are holding the torch.
Yay. Great.
Do we see anything?
You see a big.
I light another torch and
Empty
start
space.
to walk in.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the mouth that I see everybody going into.
We're gonna be like,
I'm
you
being
see a
like,
big blue bitch.
I'm treating this like Alien. Like I've got a torch in one hand and a readied hand crossbow in another, and I'm just like waiting for anything to move.
Are you holding the torch that close to your head?
Oh, I don't have hair.
He doesn't
so
have
it
hair
wouldn't
to light
matter.
on fire.
The skin
so,
burns.
Molts.
But I'm keeping an eye out for things that seem unfriendly.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna make the executive decision that Ray is will not be left behind
Right.
and will not be considered a leader. So he is right up there with Iona.
Okay.
Great.
For when he finally shows up.
Yeah, he'll be here soon.
He's just raying it.
Yeah, you see a big empty cavern.
What do the walls look like?
They're unworked stone.
Anything written on them?
That's good.
Just
Okay.
Can
Why
it
do
touch
I-
the wall? Is it like wet or is it dry? How are we?
It's gooey.
It is
does anyone have detect magic?
dry.
I do have detect
Dry.
magic.
This room. Hold on, let me find the right notes.
I'm gonna cast
Should we know? It's dank. Well, the feel is dank,
It's
but
mad
the
dank,
wall
yeah.
itself is dry.
Okay.
It smells of salt. There's a subtle sound you guys hear of something soft sliding across stone.
I would like to cast detect magic.
Okay.
Do you do that? Is that
Yes.
There is no magic within 15 feet of you.
You can keep that turned on
Wait.
now, though.
30.
Are you holding a book?
30.
The book.
The book.
Oh, the book. You know.
The only magic you detect
book.
is stuff you're already holding.
Even the dark.
What?
She's trying to see if the darkness effect is magical or not.
She wouldn't be able to do that because if she tried to cast detect magic in an anti-magic zone, then it wouldn't cast. She might know that at that point that it was an anti-magic zone. You successfully cast the spell.
All right. We
So,
narrowed
not
it
an
down
anti-magic
to
zone.
2.
Cool.
Boom. It's 2.
Can you make a dex save?
I was gonna look.
I
up.
can do that.
I was gonna look up.
Not a save, just a dexterity check.
Hey, that's 24.
Sure, a big gust of wind hits you from above, and the torch flickers and kind of dies down, but you fumble and grab it. You guys notice.
Yeah, can
I
I
feel
look
like
up?
I feel like we all look up.
Sure.
Nobody
Some
whacks
of
me with
you
my own
two-
wind.
Are surprised because the entrance to the cave has been blocked off
The heck,
by
darn.
something large. And it's
Like behind
moving.
me?
No, in front of you, right here.
Whoa,
Oh.
that's whoa.
Like has it sealed the cave off from us, or is there just something in front of us that I can peer over?
No, it's all the way to the. It's like
It's a
it
door that's
starts
shut.
like this, and then it's 2 layers of it, and then it's 3 layers of it
Holy shit.
until it seals off the entranceway.
that
What does it look like? The
Uh,
seal.
roll a nature check.
I would also like to do that. I have suspicions.
14.
6.
It looks like the biggest snake you've ever seen.
Holy shit.
And you hear a fairly annoyed voice say, "Hey, put that out. You're bothering me."
I'll douse the
And
torch.
who are you?
My name has 37 letters and 16 of them are S's, but for your benefit, you can call me Jake.
Jake, the snake. Brian, I hate you.
I didn't even think about that.
You're
That's
a liar.
awesome.
You're
I
a
didn't.
liar.
I was just doing a favor for a buddy, but that works out great.
What is happening here?
This is no, for real. Put that out. It's really bright. I don't like it. I don't know why you're here. You're bothering me.
What language is he speaking this in?
It's Glasshore's common.
Okay.
Oh, I barely
Two of you
understand this
So I see
nonsense.
see this wall appear and then a series of
Do you
harsh
understand
K's and
glass
S's.
shores?
I do.
Okay.
Because I would like to be friends, I will acquiesce your request.
I already said I put my torch out.
Okay. Why are you here?
My name is Iona, and these are my friends.
What's going on?
You can't see me.
He's
How many people
I
are
know.
you gesturing to?
You're like
I'm
gesturing at me.
gesturing around.
That,
This is me being grand. I'll roll an intimidation if I have to.
You don't. It won't work.
Okay. These are my friends. This is Skylark. This is Lotus.
I'm on
Other
the
side of
other
the wall.
side of the snake.
I know. Listen.
Oh, she can't see.
Yeah.
That's true.
she's just gesturing. These are my friends.
I assume
This
you
is
name everyone.
Michelangelo, and this is Tyler.
Nadir.
Nadir, thank you.
Um,
It's been a while, you guys.
Is Vesper with you?
Oh,
Or did you leave him on the
Vesper is
boat?
also
No, he
cute.
was gonna come with us.
Okay, that's fine.
Because he had to stop doing. He had to do something other than drink.
I mean, he didn't have to. But
No,
it's preferred.
but we can't afford for him to do anything.
Preferred by whom?
This
look, it's Bill.
strange rangery looking guy is Vesper.
And this is my friend Ray.
Hello.
And the loud booming voices. You just gestured at 6 people, and there are only 4 in here.
Listen, you've asked us to
What?
put out the light source, and you've blocked off the entrance to the only other light source. So
There we go, Dolph.
wait, are you outside?
I'm
Yeah.
I'm technically like
He's on the other. She's on the other side of.
Oh,
nice.
snaky man.
Sneaky man.
But Bill's in.
Nice.
James.
I don't know what to do other than be wildly transparent with you and tell you that I can't see.
We can, like those of us with dark vision, we can see.
So you guys notice as like a small door-sized opening occurs in the coils in front of you.
Weird. Wait, not like
Like
No,
like
no,
the
like
tail of the snake. Like,
not like his meat
moves
opens.
enough- No, like the
Okay.
tail of the snake moves enough that like
You can get
he's
it.
allowing you in.
I was like,
And
ugh,
like-
nasty.
Let's go.
All of us, or
No, just
The
us
2 of
two.
you that aren't in.
We are.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll move in.
I'm
He said- he
staying
said you were all
right
right.
where I am, and I'm be like,
All right, cool.
what?
Wait, doesn't
The
sound like
entryway
I'm
seals up
gonna
again.
look at everyone's face and see how they're reacting first.
They're
Yo.
concerned.
I go.
Big snake.
So
You notice that the scales of this snake that you can see from the outside are like a pale white color.
Nice ASMR.
Are you entering or not?
I'm scared of pale white snake.
The door is starting to seal itself
yeah,
again.
okay.
Okay. You dip through very quickly before it
Chris goes
closes off
home for
again.
the session.
And he says, "Fine,
Chris lives.
place your torches. Why are you here?"
Thank you.
I'm gonna do what I can to light my torch in such a way that it's not super bright.
I mean,
There's
okay.
Yeah.
That would be a candle.
Like an incense.
I've got those. I
You
got
have
candles.
candles?
I'm-
Yeah, you can light a
Okay.
We'll
candle.
light a candle.
Nice. We seek a companion. His
I
name
am
is.
not looking for companions.
She gives you like a wink.
I
we
knew
need a
it was going
companion.
there.
I'm looking to be left alone.
That is also possible. We are seeking Adelaide Kane. Have you heard this name?
You like hear this shifting of flesh on stone,
Oh.
and you hear a bunch of it. And like over in this direction, another small like opening behind its tail opens up, and you see a man like cowering, whimpering, and like pulling his hair out in the corner, like muttering about the missing piece and the measure of Rama.
Yep, that's the guy.
And he says, "This is Adelaide."
And you've been keeping him here safe?
He went in search of the measure. He wanted to go in search of the measure of Rama, but I refused to let him enter the temple because in this condition he would not survive it.
I am well reasoned to agree with you.
Yeah, he seems
Perhaps-
like he's done Looney Tunes.
Perhaps we can then take him off your hands, but
Does he have hands?
Not in
I
this.
think he's a human person. Wait.
We'd be taking
Oh,
him
I
off
see
of
what
this-
you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Take him off your back.
Out of your slithering grasp and
I'm trying to
perhaps
decide if
complete
that's
his
racist.
research. It's not. You literally slither to make grasp.
Sure. Can you
Anyway.
The pale serpent uses
just
constrict.
briefly? Can you and Ray and Nadir make a wisdom saving throw?
Jeez, it's trying to get brain.
oh,
Oh no.
I got a 7.
Okay. The DC is 8.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's a natural 20. Holy crap.
8? I wish you had told
I
me
was
that.
like,
What?
wisdoms are
Did
not
you add
my
your stuff to
saves.
it?
I mean,
But in this case,
with
I'm
D&D
doing okay.
Beyond, adding
couldn't
is a
even
thing
read
of the
it.
past.
Why
I
would
got
it
an
be-
18.
Yeah, you're fine.
20. I had a net.
Yeah, you're fine. You are
Do I see something
briefly
odd?
startled as it's like 15 feet tall, but you see the giant like head of a large serpent with like a cobra crown. Kind of like perk up. It's like what? He can't.
Did it perk up when he was talking about the measure
Or when she
or
was
the
racist.
temple? At what point did we notice this happen? Was
when
it
it
like
when
activated
when
by
like
something that
you're
someone
using
said?
torchlight, so when it came into view, like you heard this like skitter, like this like sliding sound the whole time.
After Adelaide's hidey hole was revealed.
Well, it was
Well, I mean,
it
we
was
heard
constant.
the sound.
But
Yeah,
you've
but-
been hearing it since you came in.
but
It
the-
doesn't seem like he's making an aggressive move. It
He's
seems
just
like he's
moving.
just like moving into the light,
Oh wow.
and it's spooky because
'Cause
he's a 500-foot long snake.
And I'm in the back of my mind just plotting how long it would take me to get out. That's all. Just,
Okay.
How many people do I need to run over to get out of here before I die?
Well, the door's sealed, so.
Oh, well, then we're fine.
How do I feel?
Oh, you're spooked. You
Okay.
are stricken with the fear condition,
Awesome. That's
which
what
means
I
you
thought.
can't move closer to him, and he's all around you, so you can't really move at all.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Womp.
It's not like a supernatural ability. It's just a spooky thing from being a giant snake. Like it's not like a
He's
fright.
real
It's like a
that's
passive.
spell.
It's not like a thing he's doing to you. It's just like a thing that occurred because he's.
It
bigger
just
and
happened
scarier.
and you're scared.
Yeah.
This is why he looks like she's afraid.
she's kind of like a fine be that way.
Just like trying to keep it cool.
Her gills open and she fires.
Yeah. Well, we
We
can take this man back
Yes.
to his home.
we could do that.
You
We
don't
could.
want to fix him first.
How would
do
we go
fix
about doing that?
Him?
You have to retrieve the measure of Rama.
Oh.
Is the measure of
For the
Rama
sake of
here?
research.
You see like all the coils shift again, and then
Another
you see
door.
like a small like door shape in the back of the cavern, and he says, "Yes."
You had mentioned that he's not quite in the right condition to make it through the temple. Is
He's
that
not.
right? Yeah, how would you describe the best condition to make it through the temple?
Not that shit.
Not completely mad. Not muttering in the corner, whispering to yourself about the measure of Rama, pulling your hair out.
Right. So,
Yeah, but who hasn't had a day like that?
is
He's
there
had the last 6 of them like this in this corner,
any-
waiting for me to allow him entry.
And he walked in like that when he first came here.
Yeah.
Did he come in with anybody else?
No.
I would like to I'm gleaning as much insight regarding his truth or the veracity of what he's saying
Sure. Make an
on
insight
this.
check.
I'd like to know.
I'd also like to make an insight check if I can.
What are you trying to insight?
If he's lying
About what?
about Adelaide being brought here alone.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey.
I can't believe that worked.
I got a 26.
Well, I got a 22, which is the greatest roll I would ever get for
Sure.
insight. So,
You guys are fairly certain that he is not lying. With your 22, he's being very straightforward. He seems like the cure for this is in this temple. He also seems pretty annoyed that you're pestering him. He kind of likes to be left alone. Iona, with your 26, You can get a vague sensation that he has a vested interest in seeing Adelaide fixed.
Okay.
As if he has some sort of like connection.
Right.
Not like a long-term social connection, but like he'd rather see Adelaide not in this state.
While they're having this conversation, I'm gonna like sidestep over to where Adelaide is.
Across the whole chamber.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take like the roundabout way to do it, so
gonna
they're
follow
not
the
like.
scales.
He's gonna hug the scales.
Yeah, I'm gonna hug Wall, and I'm just gonna get over to Adelaide, and I'm gonna detect thoughts on him just to read what he's like, screaming on the outside, inside.
Sure. Can you make a wisdom save?
Oh, cool.
They were bad thoughts.
6.
No, you're muttering. in the
Cool.
corner.
So the first thing you hear is like he's thinking the same thing he's muttering.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you're detecting thoughts, you hear a second voice. And it says, you've transgressed in a location you are not welcome.
I'm going
And you
to-
feel the sudden need to find the measure of Rama. And that if you don't, you'll never be whole again.
Oh dang.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
All right.
Oof.
And you do know that the measure of Rama, right through that door.
Sure.
Do we know what the measure of Rama
Um,
is and exactly what it'll do if we
In for a
acquire
penny,
it?
in for a pound.
No. Right.
Can I prod deeper?
Into Adelaide.
Yeah.
Do you have the spell card for it?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Do we want to do this?
I want to
It's
see
not
if he's
about
still
what
like.
we want to
I
do.
want to see if he's still whole underneath all of that.
You won't be.
I mean,
You have other
You
priorities.
have not
now.
encountered this level of like you've never read the surface thoughts of a legitimately mechanically mad person.
sure.
So like you don't know what to make when you probe deeper. It just gets more confusing. You feel like you're in an Escher painting. Like
Yikes. Yeah, I'll sever the connection.
and you
after that.
struggle to get out.
I will try to sever the connection.
I mean, you get out, but it like normally it would be like instantaneous, but you have to like physically pull yourself out of him.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Ew.
Well, or he.
We.
It's true. Either or.
It appears as if your friend is in need of a missing piece as well.
The heck?
What? I'm very sorry to pester you again, but what could you just explain to me what the measure does and what will happen once we acquire it and what it looks like and how big it is and how heavy it is so that we know how to get it for you?
I don't know.
Right.
I am too large to fit through the door.
And how long has it been there?
1,200 years?
Right.
How long have you been here?
6 weeks.
800 years?
And who was here before you?
No one.
What tales do they tell of the measure of Rama?
They tell no tales of the measure of Rama anymore. Only my people told the tales of measure of Rama, and they are gone.
Who are your people?
The Naga.
Does that ring any bells for me?
The Naga are a race of what you have been taught are evil creatures that are a cousin race or sibling race to your people. And your people won a great war against them, but lost their. So like, each race had their own like, not almost deific warrior, and your people killed all of the Naga, but their deific warriors sent your deific warrior to the abyss.
Sounds like they won in the long run. I'm not gonna mention that.
What or who is a Rama? Does anybody know? No?
It's not a stein.
Rama is this place. Rama is this land.
Ah, right.
If I could ask, are you just in this room, or are you kind of everywhere?
Take 16 damage for asking that question.
He kind of looks at you, and you're spooked a little bit as his tongue flicks out and like rubs each side of
Ooh,
your
tasting ya.
cheek, flicks back in,
Gross.
Sniffing ya.
and he says,
Yeah, I also say gross.
"You're fortunate to be in this place at all.
Ooh, a sick bird.
What questions do you have of me?"
I'm just wondering if, because you've been moving and revealing doors, if you're just in this room, or if we're going to need, if we go forward to try to get the measure of Rama, if we're going to have to like tap on you because there's no door and maybe you're covering it. So
Well, he said he was too big to.
Only in this room.
He said he was too big to fit through the door.
Gotta make sure.
Looking
Hey!
What?
Is he planning on killing us or not?
No.
Maybe yelling that's not the best idea.
I don't.
You guys have had a conversation for 15 minutes in silence, so what's going on?
How do you have a conversation in silence?
I don't know what the fuck you're saying, Snakey.
Yeah, we don't
True.
understand
Get on our level, bro.
the language.
Oh.
This is why I
He looks
have
at
my
both
sword
of you
like
and
half
he
out
says-
of its scabbard right now.
No, put that away.
Okay.
My brother is dead. You were there. You saw it happen. Perhaps my people didn't lose the war.
Whee!
Go ahead
He
and
takes
ignore me.
another,
That's
he
not
like
cool. I
takes
hate you all.
another like
I'm gonna
flicks
light
his
this whole
tongue
place
out
on
at you,
fire when you're all
Don't
not
starts
looking.
like
Light.
rubbing it around your gear.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Ah, you kept a piece of him."
Oh dang.
Mm-hmm. So your brother is the big snake that the big bat guy killed.
Bat guy?
Yeah, like a big bat guy. That's I only that's the best way I could describe him.
I sent my brother to the abyss. You say he came back with a bat guy.
I wouldn't say with so much as on the end of a sword of a bad guy.
Perhaps Rama is in more danger than I thought.
I'm gonna go over to his dumb
It's the sound of my
face.
foot tapping.
I'm gonna go over to his dumb face. What is wrong with you?
I need to go.
Go where?
Fucking in that
What are your
door.
passive perceptions?
15.
12.
So
15.
you guys notice he's like 15 feet away when you realize it because you're bickering back and forth. But Kane has gotten up and sprinted to the door.
No.
Jesus.
Can I try to like... No, you
him?
know what? I'm gonna go with him.
I'll run after him.
Yeah.
He's my charge.
I was gonna try to tackle him, but...
What the shenanigans?
I don't know. I'm probably not gonna beat him there.
Probably not. Are you going to try to stop him or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to...
Okay, I mean, you have very much speed.
Do you need an
so
old
you can
man
catch
mini?
up with
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, if he's moving, I'm gonna cast
Yeah.
one person.
Old person?
Yeah.
Alright.
Try to cast one person on.
Oh, he succeeds on his save.
Is Adelaide Keen a human?
I thought you said
He is.
cast old person.
It's like he's already old.
He doesn't have
Now
disadvantage
he's
for being
dust.
crazy.
Oh yeah, I'll give him disadvantage for being crazy. What's your safety?
16.
Oh, he does not succeed.
Cool.
He is hell.
He's stuck. Here.
Cool, this only lasts a minute. Someone get him.
Cute.
This only lasts a minute. Someone get him.
Skylark has him.
Cool.
Can you ask if we can leave him here
I'll
with...
grapple him.
Can you give me a minute?
Can you ask?
Vesper looks at you and he says, I don't think I can cure him, but I can improve him
Oh, good.
That would.
for a while.
Okay.
Good.
I like the sound of that.
I still think we should leave him here.
Well,
I may.
I think we need him.
I don't think. I can't. If he's moving, I can't improve him. Like it's gonna have to be
In a place.
a stationary thing. So you'll have to leave him here, but I can make it
Oh,
okay,
Oh.
tie him up.
2
Okay.
to 3 hours.
Tie him up.
We will leave him here with you.
Skylar, tie him up.
Oh, we'll see.
Why?
So that he doesn't go in the door.
Will?
Wisdom.
Oh,
I want him to
wisdom?
go in the door.
Wisdom
What's
saving.
behind the door?
The bad stuff.
We have to leave him here.
Where the fuck
Okay,
am I
I'll
saying?
just trust the people that can understand what's being said.
Oh, it's
tie
not
him up.
perfect. So that's
Cool.
a 15.
Sure. So you feel the overwhelming urge to abandon everyone and just enter this
I was
place,
about to
but
say
you
it.
suppress it.
I want to go through the door, and that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
I should take about 25% off there, buddy.
Okay.
Resisting the
Our
urge to kill
companion
you.
Vesper will stay with you. I'm talking to Big
Right.
Snake.
I've
And
met his
we.
people before. They're not unpleasant.
I tend to agree. And we will continue on. Do you have any wisdom you can give us?
is
There are 3
Kane going to
tribes.
be going with us?
No, he's staying
I will
here.
not allow Cain to join
No.
you.
He has to stay here.
He will not succeed. He will shortly die.
Right. Okay.
There are 3 trials you must complete.
Oh, Michael, you want to write this down? I'll translate what he's saying. There's 3 trials
Sure,
that
Free
we have to
ones.
complete.
sure. I get out.
1,
Richmond.
2, 3.
And he says, these days, your folks seem to think, and it's now in, like, all of you can understand it. He's clearly, like,
Oh.
changed his
Oh.
language. And he says, your people seem to think that this realm was built on bloodlines, but the old traditions indicate that it was carved out of the flesh of our forebears.
So this place is a giant snake.
Complete your trials, and perhaps there will be hope for Cain as well as your companion here.
Can you tell us what the 3 trials will be?
No,
Are there others inside?
no. No one has dared to brave the trials in 200 years.
Right. So, if I don't make it, when you get back to Commonwealth,
Okay, this is very pessimistic of you, but go ahead.
there's a weapon crafter
Uh-huh.
named Barnabas Franklin Johnson. I don't remember his name.
Ah, yes. Good old Barnabas.
He's been paid in advance to make something for me. I bequeath it to Lotus.
Aw.
Bequeath.
Queeth.
To Michael, if he doesn't die, I bequeath my massive collection of drugs.
My mouth waters a little bit.
Jesus.
6.
Yeah, you're gone.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. I unsheath my rapier as I go through the door.
Let's
and
go
I just
get him.